Good morrow, scholars. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Now, my buddy Ryan pointed out to me that the audio was all garbled in this video. So here comes another post-production, I guess? Audio? Alright, so I activate the fusion core, or insert it, I get, what? Anyway, so I activate the Iron Man suit, and wow, this takes me back to a time when I was not as jumpy as I was. Now, I figured I would try something special since I remember what all happened here. Let me know if you guys happen to hear it. I hope it works pretty well. It should. Okay. Yeah, I remember now having to move the camera over there. Or I guess the webcam. Well, you know what I meant. Alright, I get the minigun. And I get stuck here because it's me. You've met me. And here we go. The music should have started by now. Yep. I forgot I had a gas canister from back then. I wonder if it had any fuel in it. Alright, so it's just me goofing around trying to figure out how to walk in this thing. I'm afraid I'm going to fall through the building. When all of a sudden, I see people kind of going around there. Now, as you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble using the minigun. Mostly involving the fact that the things start going before it actually begins shooting, which makes sense. And I don't pay attention to the fact that it's overheating. And all of a sudden it gets flaming hot and... yeah. You know what's funny is... wow, that is really hot. Well, not like that. Shut up. Anyway, I feel the need to talk over. I don't know why. I just... silence bugs me, I guess. What you doing? Sorry that I didn't realize that the audio was messed up in this video. Something weird happened, I guess, that day. Because now that I think about it, the next day when I was recording Fallout 4 and The Walking Dead, they were also messed up. But I should have it fixed now. I checked the recording that I put in for today. And this one will be uploaded soon, trust me. And I hope the music is to your liking. I enjoyed it. I will put a link in the description to where I got it in case you want to use it or if you want to know where it is. Plus, I have to put it in there for legal reasons. Alrighty. So at this point, I'm trying to see if anybody's still down there, and I accidentally fall. And for some reason, instead of just punching the guy, although I think at this point I had to figure out how, I lit him up. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Let's see, as I'm walking around, those of you who have seen this video and those of you who have just played this game already, you know what's about to happen. I'm just completely clueless. It's not until about here, I think, that I even figure out what's going on. Because I see him being weird. Okay, so no, it hasn't quite happened yet. There we go, that's what it is. I'm going to have to edit the music so that it makes better sense for everything. Oh man, I was not prepared for what was going on here. Because, yeah, there it goes. If I could run backwards, I wish I had known. As you can see, I am not taking this well. And I back right up into the building. And I forget that I can jump over things, so yeah. I mean, okay, if you look at my face, I'm not as nearly freaked out as when the roaches started flying at me. I'm running out of ammunition, however. You can see down over there. And, yeah. I should have remembered that I need to heal, but yeah, it didn't really work out. I thought for sure I had died here, but then it turned out I was still alive, so it wasted a few seconds. And then I'm in danger, and I just, at that point, I had given up. And let's see, what happened? Yeah, there we go. I love the way it just crumples in on itself, it folds over. Okay, so we're looking at this little thing, and when I come back, it's after I've taken the thing out by cheating. So yeah, I'm just obviously I'm just going to cut to the end, and unfortunately I miss. In a second you will see what I mean. For those of you that don't know, although at this point I think I would be the last person to have found out. If you hide in that building across the street, he cannot get inside this death block. Unless it's a she, in which case she cannot get inside the building. And any second now, here we go. And oh, well, here I was explaining just now what I was saying. Sorry. I guess I could just cut that part out. Oh well. What am I doing? What's his face gets the kill. What's his name? Preston. There we go. The guy with the hat. I want his gun. It looks really cool, and I would really like to use it. I think it's the same kind of gun my friend Jacob has. He has some sort of a laser weapon. He turned it into a legendary weapon. Me just going over how the thing couldn't get in through the window. I'm taking people's stuff. And here's where I find out something interesting. If you take their clothes, they actually become naked. Well, mostly naked. And I was not ready for that either. I also wasn't expecting there to be female raiders. I'm very prudish. Although if you've seen my readings of Twilight by now, you would know that. Now, at this point, I didn't realize what hidden meant, so I thought there were bombs in there and I was setting them off. So here I am just taking loot and everything, because I like to hoard things as best I can. Whoops! Oh man, I should probably just shorten this episode a little bit. Who are you? Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cut out some stuff since I don't really need you guys seeing all this. Okay, and we're back. I decided to just cut to when we come back here. I hope you enjoyed this music. I figured since I messed up the audio, I may as well try and spice things up for this episode. Let's see. What were we talking about? Was this before? Okay, there we go. Is everyone okay? I decided to be as helpful as possible. I haven't set the, what do you call it? The subtitles yet. That's what it was. I hadn't done that yet. I just said that. Okay, here he is discussing the Minutemen. Now, as I understand it, the Minutemen, I've gotten a little farther in the game, so I kind of know something about them. I decided to be more helpful and selfless, just to get them to like me a little bit more. He's essentially asking for me to kind of join in also, well, you know, thanking me, doing all this stuff. I wish I had put up the subtitles. I feel really bad because he was telling me about how he's the last one, and it really gets to me, that whole underdog thing and tale of redemption. Never mind. And here's, what's her name? Mama Murphy? I don't know why I'm asking you. You haven't played this game, right? No, you haven't. I don't know. Anyway, she's telling me about where I came from. I don't want to come off as rude, so yeah, she's discussing how I'm from a different time. I have awakened in this a post-apocalyptic environment. I lost my son, that he's still alive, and I want to be grateful because I want people to like me. I really do want people to like me, and I'm starting to think that this isn't the best music for right now. So in post-production, which is right now, I will go back and change when she starts talking the music that is playing. She's discussing, let's see, what was it? Where I can find him, or how I have to look for someone in particular in order to find him, and go to Diamond City. Now, my friend Andrew, and he's one of my best friends now, he was talking about how I need to go there. And I can't remember why I had that face. Oh, it was because she was asking for drugs. That's right. Something called Jet. And it turns out I actually have some, but I'm not willing to give her any. But evidently, if you talk to her while you have a certain legged companion of some kind, she gives you some insight on where he came from. Although, I guess by the name of this episode, and yeah, you already know who it is. And I completely missed this companion on my way in because I decided to, what do you call it? Go through the river rather than go across the bridge, which I did not realize was there. If you guys remember in the prior episode what this one was. I will fix it when I put it on the playlist. Okay, so I'm going to cut here again, and we'll come back once we get to the town, I suppose. See you soon. Okay, now if I remember correctly, this is where something interesting happens. I don't know if you guys can see it off the way over there. I didn't know what that was. So I'm looking around. It squirts at me. I don't know what that means. Also, I haven't figured out the cameras, so yeah, there's that. And I'm way ahead of everybody else, and I guess they're higher level than me, because I'm not doing much damage to them. And I hope that's not corrosive. Bloodbug hatchling. So these are some sort of giant mosquitoes. Now here's something interesting. The reason, insects mostly, but oh yeah, I forgot about my health being, yeah. Anyway, the reason insects got to be so large back in the day, such as the dragonflies, the size of hens, although I forget if that's the size they are today or the size they were originally, because the size of chickens today are actually about the size that turkeys used to be originally, and we just keep fattening everything up like the rest of us, especially here in the States. Anyway, was because of the oxygen-rich environment, right? Or was it the carbon? Do you remember the reason for why the insects were so large during the time of the dinosaurs? Was it because there was more oxygen then than there is today? No. I'm pretty sure it was the oxygen. So here I am trying to figure out how to heal myself.
So if you want to get taller, just breathe.
Yes, if you want to be taller, breathe more. Thank you, Adam. As always, your doctorate in Guadalucha. It's come in handy once again.
What is Guadalucha?
Well, I was gonna say Guadalajara, and then I wanted to say Chattahoochee.
Guadalucha.
And it came out neither. So yeah.
Is that what you said, Guadalucha?
I think Guadalucha.
Guadalucha.
Alright, now this is where my friend Terrell came in handy, and he points out that I should have been here first, because I was supposed to cross the bridge and I find a puppy! Now, since this is me, I was deathly afraid of punching the dog in the face. I mean, look at that face, he's so cute! I've never had a dog look at me like that, other than every single dog I've ever met, except that one that tried to bite me. Then again, Mary was there, so that's probably what it was going for. So here, so it can actually go grab things. You can apparently get containers. Interesting. Items, enemies. Now I haven't figured out how to do that because that option never really comes up when I want it to, and when it does, it's not the option I'm looking for. Such as for a cheat that you'll see later. Wink, wink. If you guys don't know what that already is. Alright, this is just me playing with the puppy. I think I'll go ahead and cut some more of this episode, mostly because I don't want to narrate everything. Then again, I'm talking so much over you guys, or over this, I'm probably distracting, and I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing my voice already. I'll try and find some good background music to put in for lulls in the video. But a puppy, how great is that? And then I noticed that they left me. So yeah, we'll come back. Alright, so I noticed something over here, and yeah, take a look at this. That comes up out of the ground and I freak out. I start shooting at the ground. I'm not even hitting anything at this point. I'm having to reload. I'm punching the thing, and hang on, wait. I hit my dog instead. I just got him, and the first thing I do in a fight is punch him in the head. Now, if you've met me in real life, you know that I trip over my dogs all the time. Mostly because I'm very ungraceful, but also because they love to get in people's feet. Well, not in people's feet. They love to get tangled in people's feet. There we go. Alright, so I'm following the dog, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that I'm kind of dumb. Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is the bridge that we were supposed to cross originally, and I keep wanting to cut stuff out, but at the same time I want you guys to see this stuff because it looks really cool, and you missed it the first time I was playing through. And I don't understand what that cursor means. It's good to be back home. Now, if you look over here to the right where I'm starting to kind of look at, and then I completely turned away from it, and here I am turning back to face it somewhat, who put that there? You know what I mean? I was thinking about it later, not quite when I got here because it's me, but yeah, I was wondering, who put that there and why? Alright, now they're really slow, and I spend most of this episode, now that I think about it, after everything else, just kind of talking to everybody and trying to, I find grenades in the trash can, that worries me. Anywho, I find some interesting things here, and in the next episode after this, I think it is, I discover how it is you can scrap things. So look forward to that, because that was a lot of fun. Although it takes me a long time before I can figure out how to construct anything. Let's see, is there anything really important going on right now? I hope I figure out some good background music for you guys. Again, I feel really bad that I messed up the audio on this one so badly. Well, I didn't mess it up personally. I didn't realize XSplit had completely just given up on me, I suppose. Although, I guess that's to be expected. Everything gives up on me. Anyway, thank you, Ryan, for pointing out the audio being all choppy. I am sorry for that. I don't want the dog to get the typewriter because it's so big that I'm afraid that he might actually pick it. Well, do that. Oh, man. I love this dog. I wish I could keep better track of him, because I half expected him to do some kind of a flip. Alright, so I have no idea how the power armor thing works. Excuse me, sorry about that. And I can't seem to remember what else really happened in this episode. So I'm probably going to cut this one a little bit early, if that's all the same to you guys, because as far as I know, all that really happens is let's talk. Oh, that's right. I have to talk to him, don't I? Let's wait and see what he says. Although, considering the fact that there's no audio, and I forgot to put the subtitles on by this point, I guess we wouldn't find out anyway. There I see Codsworth. He's enjoying himself, I suppose, having people to take care of. A dog to look after. It's almost like home. I forgot that it was almost Halloween. It's so cool. I love Halloween. I mentioned that in the video I uploaded today. I really wish last Halloween had gone better than it had. Okay, yeah, that's right. I figured out how I'm supposed to get out of the armor in the first place. And here I am wondering how he knew it was me in the power armor. Although I guess he would have a sensor. Anyway, I'll end the episode here just because past me has no idea. And here, Codsworth and I have a little moment where he's glad to have me back and have found people, and offers to be my companion when I need him. And I'm going to use him at some point. Because Andrew suggested it. He says he's actually really useful. And here I am just kind of looking at what he's got. Nothing. Okay. So until next time, goodbye everybody, and I'm really sorry. I'm glad I could at least do something a little bit special with this video, and I will try and find some ambient sound to put in the background, so it's not just my voice. Sorry.